you are somebody who work out regularly and finding it difficult to manage your hair, especially your curls, along with your regular workouts, then this video is for you. And I know this gets even more difficult in summers, but don't worry, I got you. Hello everyone, this is Ashba Serum and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm taking you through my entire week on how I manage my curly hair on day-to-day basis with working out at least 5 to 6 times a week. And I'm 100% sure that this is going to be super helpful for you all. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I will divide it into 3 categories. Okay, the first one is like your main wash day, when you actually use a strong cleanser and follow up with a proper conditioning session. The second one is your midweek wash days, or whenever you want to quickly wash your hair within 5 to 6 minutes. And the third category is days when you're not washing your hair but you have gone for a workout, you have a lot of sweat on your scalp, then what to do to not make it smell bad or not feel itchiness and still having a clean, healthy scalp. So I'm going to take you through all of these 3 things in this video. So let's start with the first one. That is the day you will do a wash day with a strong cleanser. Now for me, this is basically my wash day when I do a full-fledged routine mostly. But if I have nowhere to go, then maybe I'll skip a step or 2. But yeah. So what I do is I basically use a strong cleanser, follow it up with a good conditioning session. That means I keep the conditioner for at least 5 minutes in my hair, and then I rinse it out, and then I use a leave-in or a cream and then follow up with a gel, sometimes maybe not. I would recommend that you do this once in 7 to 10 days. For some people, depending on how the midweek wash days is, you can maximum extend it to 12 or 13 days. So this is how my main wash day looks like. Now what I do is, I normally do this wash day either on Fridays after my gym session or Saturdays after my gym session. Why so? Because on weekend mostly I'm out, maybe I need to go for a party or something like that, and I want my curls to look nice. Plus Saturday and Sunday is off, I'm not working on those days, so I have more time to actually think about my hair or give time to my hair. Okay, now once in a month I replace this with a clarifying shampoo, and that day I also go ahead with a deep conditioning session. I like to deep condition my hair once in a month, and it's very important for me to clarify my hair once in a month because for most of my midweek washes I am using a co-wash, so I don't want a build-up to happen, and clarifying my hair once a month works great for me. It might be a little different for you. You need to find out how often do you need to clarify according to the build-up that you are feeling on your hair. Now coming to products I recommend for this particular wash day. Now I will be honest, here the conditioner, leave-in cream and gel, you can use whatever you're using. It will not make a difference when it comes, with respect to your scalp health or your workout sessions. So continue using whatever is working for you. But for shampoo, that is for cleansing, I will definitely recommend using a strong cleanser. Something like the Co cleanser, the one from Northwish, the All Doer cleanser, the Moxie Beauty shampoo. All of these are the one that I am reaching out to the most these days. There are actually so many shampoos now in the market, but I don't want to make the list too long. But yeah, these are the ones that I have been using a lot and reaching out to a lot. I love these. They come in a great budget. I don't personally like to buy very expensive shampoos, so I feel that these are great choices. Now why am I insisting on a strong cleanser? Because A, you're sweating out a lot, and your scalp will definitely attract more dust from your surroundings. Gyms are anyway not a very hygienic place to be in, so yes, you might be working out on a mat and stuff like that, so you want your scalp and hair to be really clean, so a strong cleanser is definitely recommended. And once a month, when you're using a clarifying shampoo, you can opt for any clarifying shampoo you love. I personally love the Ashba clarifying shampoo, A, because it comes in the perfect size. You don't use it very often, so this lasts you a good time and it works beautifully. It really clarifies my hair so nicely, so I really love this. Even the Maintain clarifying shampoo, another great choice. You can opt for any clarifying shampoo that is working for you. If you have dry hair like me, I 100% recommend doing your clarifying session with a deep conditioning session. Any which way, my hair needs deep conditioning at least once a month, so I made this a routine that I'll do it whenever I clarify, and it's working for me. I choose a day, whenever I have the time, if it's a free day, so that I can easily clarify and deep condition my hair. Sometime it might goes to a month and a week, it's okay. Sometime I might do it in 3 weeks, that's also okay. So just according to your comfort, there is no like set rule, but yes, more or less a month's timeline is what I think in my head, and then I clarify my hair. Before we move ahead in the video, I just thought I'll share the hairstyle I make in the gym. It is always a bun. I hate if my hair is in a pony and my hair is coming on my face. I prefer making a high bun because it feels more comfortable in my nape area where I sweat the most. But high bun sometimes gives me a headache, so then I make a low bun. It is just basically hair tied loosely, secured with a small clutch pin and then a scrunchie. And this remains, for my entire workout. It might get a little loose, but it doesn't fall off. Okay, so now we are talking about the midweek wash days or the very quick 5 to 6 minute wash days. These are the one that I personally do sometimes once a week, sometimes twice a week, depending on how my scalp, hair is feeling, where I need to go and stuff like that. There is no set rule. So let me actually show it to you. Hello guys, so today is Tuesday. I just got back from the gym. So they are basically in a bun with a clutch pin and a scrunchie. This is how usually my hair is. They're really wet inside. So this is how they're looking right now. Washed them on Saturday. Today is Tuesday. I just got back from the gym. You can see my attire. I'm just wearing this robe over because I'm going to show exactly how I wash my hair midweek, how I use a co-wash, and then how I style. Okay, so I'd actually shot all of this video explaining you what mild cleanser to use, but it got too long, so let me explain you in short. You can either use a co-wash or a moisturizing shampoo. If you are using a co-wash, I will personally recommend Curl Up because it is absolutely amazing. It cleanses beautifully plus conditions, which is very rare. It's like the perfect co-wash formulation. So if you have used a co-wash in the past and it didn't work for you, this one might change it for you. But if for any reason you do not wish to use, or you already have a moisturizing shampoo and you do not wish to buy a new product, then you can also use a moisturizing shampoo. My personal recommendation will be the Sugarboo moisturizing shampoo. It is amazing, you guys. It also cleanses very beautifully. It's not very mild but leaves your hair super soft. You do not even feel like you've used a shampoo. My another recommendation will be True Frog moisturizing shampoo, which is again a fantastic formulation, works so beautifully. So these will be my personal 3 recommendation that I absolutely love, and they are in a great budget as well. I personally love to use a co-wash because you don't have to follow up with the conditioner, so it saves a step. But if you are using a gentle moisturizing shampoo, then please do follow up with the conditioner. And after that, I just use one styler, which I'll talk about later. So yeah. So now let's get the hair wet. I don't know if my dry curls were this side, so I'm not sure if this transition went wrong. But anyway, so now my hair is completely wet, as you can see. Alright, now we're going to take this co-wash. This is actually almost over, so I'm hoping it's enough for today. I need to order another one, which I'm going to do soon. And by the way, this is I think my 3rd or 4th bottle of this co-wash. I think 3rd. So let me show you the quantity I use. This is like one huge dollop of it, and I will use another one approximately like this. Okay, so first I just put it all over my scalp. What's left in my hands, I'll just go through the hair. But I massage it really well on my scalp using my finger pads, okay? Not your nails. Use your finger pads and massage it really, really well. Now usually when I'm under the shower, I'll keep adding little water and then massage it and it starts foaming a little. But right now, since I'm doing it outside the shower, you can't really see it foaming. Not that it foams a lot, but it definitely foams a little. Then I take more, approximately the same quantity which I've taken earlier, and I go through my entire hair length. Usually what I do is I let this sit in my hair for around 2 to 3 minutes, and then after 2 to 3 minutes I just start detangling my hair. Now during these 2 to 3 minutes you can obviously do whatever you need to do in your shower, wash your clothes or have shower or whatever. It's not that I'm just sitting or wasting time. I'm just saying this because a lot of people say, oh, we are working, we don't have time, we can do this and that. So yeah, I do some other stuff meanwhile. So I'm just getting rid of the major tangles with my fingers. And because this has already sat in your hair for around 2 to 3 minutes, add slight amount of water and then do this. It gets really, really easy. Now at this step, it's very, very normal to see hair fall. Like see, can you see? I have hair in my hand because obviously whatever hair that was stuck is all coming out, and it's normal. It will always happen when you're going to do this. Once I've removed the major tangles with my fingers, I'm just going to take a brush, twist my hair like this in just 2 sections. I don't make a lot of sections. And go ahead and detangle from the ends first, and then I'll go ahead and detangle my entire hair. Right now I'm not in the shower. When I'm in the shower, I keep on putting little water and it gets so much easier because the slip of this co-wash is amazing. There we go, my hair is completely detangled. Now I'll just rinse it out and follow it up with only one styler. Let me show you which one can you use. Okay, so before I actually rinse out the co-wash, let me show you which styler you can use after your co-wash or your moisturizing shampoo and conditioner. Okay, so my absolute favorite is this one. This is the Ashba Serum. This is so good, you guys. It is a light hold one. It's very hydrating, keeps my hair, soft and adds a little shine. My hair looks nourished with this, so I really like it. When my hair is feeling very dry, I add a tiny amount of leave-in. Like when I take the serum in my hand, there only I add a tiny amount of leave-in, rub it together and apply it on my hair. This is good to go for the next 2 days. It's light hold, of course, but I'm not looking for a very strong hold because another 2 days I'm going to wash my hair. And I think this should work for almost all hair types because you're not using any other styler underneath. So even if you have fine hair, this will work. So I think all hair types can use this as a direct styler. My second option can be this one from Co. This is the Co Light Hold Cream. Now this is like a perfect mix of a little bit of cream and a little bit of gel. So it's moisturizing and gives you that light hold as well. This is also a light hold product, but again good for 2 days. Gives me very nice curls, and especially after a co-wash, when I use this or the serum gel, I do not feel the need of any other styler. So this is just good enough for me. I love these two to use after the co-wash. You can also use any cream of your choice, a cream that you love. If you are not living in a very humid area like me, you can just use a cream instead of using these. Or if your hair is very dry and it needs a lot of moisture, even then you can just opt for a cream. Now suppose you are at home, you have nowhere to go, or you want to put your hair in a plait or something like that, so you just want your hair to be soft, then you can also opt for flaxseed gel, which I'm going to use today. This is the first time I'm using this. I'm actually using this one because I'm testing this product. I'm coming up with a video where I'm sharing about different brands, like all new brands for curly hair care, and now a lot of brands are making flaxseed gel. So if you do not want to make it at home, you can obviously opt for one from the market. Okay, but this doesn't give you great hold, but flaxseed gel is moisturizing and it gives you that soft hold. And if you guys have been an old follower of my content, you will know how much I loved flaxseed gel in the olden days. So yeah, today I'm going to try with this, but usually if I have to go out or something, but this is my first time, but usually I use the products that I've already shared with you all. Okay, so I've rinsed out the co-wash, but right now because I'm experimenting, I'm using this flaxseed gel, so I'm not really recommending it right now. If you want to know my review about this, watch the next video.
Okay, so a lot of flaxseed gel came out while I was taking it, so I just went into styling directly. I've just done an upside down application of flaxseed gel, and then I'm just crunching my hair. I just want you guys to listen to this sound here.
You can hear this sound.
This is how wet your hair should be while you're styling. For me, this works the best and gives me the best results. After that, you can of course use a hairbrush for your styling. This is absolutely optional, but it gives great clumps, so I enjoy using it. I'm using the Curl Keeper Flexi brush here, so you can go ahead and do that. After that, I just put my hair in a plop directly. I'm using the Curly Missy plop here.
Honestly, this wash day doesn't take me more than 6 minutes. Like 5 to 6 minutes is when I get done with this. Of course, I was talking a lot today, explaining you things, so it got a little longer, but yeah, collectively, say max to max 7 minutes. It's super quick, super easy, and your hair will also dry up faster because you're just using one styler. You're not using, you're not layering it up. And yeah, if you're going to work, you're in a hurry, you can of course use diffuser for around 5 to 7 minutes and then just sit under the fan while having breakfast, and your hair will be dry super fast. If not, you can also choose to air dry it. It doesn't take more than 2 hours, even in the humid Goa weather, to dry up. So this wash day is super quick and hair dries up super fast as well. This is how my hair has turned out with the co-wash and the flaxseed gel. अभी भी थोड़ा cast है, मैंने उसे break नहीं करा है. I have like nowhere to go, so I don't really want to break the cast because a cast usually protects your hair for longer. But you can see that my hair look pretty nice, soft, nourished, shiny, well defined. Normally these are the results that I get using a co-wash and one styler. This is like my simplest wash day during the week. I do not really care much or take a lot of trouble about my hair during the week. I know that I've used flaxseed gel today, but even with Ashba Serum, even with the Curlco Wala cream, my hair looks like this only. Some pointers that I want you to remember here, that if you opt for a co-wash, so after 2 washes of co-wash, I would definitely recommend using a shampoo so that you don't have build up and your hair don't get limp. But instead of co-wash, if you're choosing to going with a moisturizing shampoo like the Sugarboo or the True Frog one, something on those lines, then you can go on for 2 to 3 to 4 washes and then use a strong cleanser. That will be fine too. So depending on whether you've chosen a co-wash or a moisturizing shampoo, you can decide when you want to use your strong cleanser. Whenever you feel your hair is feeling limp or they are not, looking very bouncy and they are not having that definition or shine, you feel that there's something off, that means you need to just use a strong cleanser or clarify your hair. Okay, now moving on to the third part of the video, wherein days when you've done your workouts but you're not going to wash your hair, because usually you end up with a lot of sweat in the gym, especially if you live in a humid area like how I am living. It gets crazy, especially this part of my hair, like above the neck. That is when I sweat a lot and this part just remains wet, and I don't like that feeling. So I'll tell you what do I do. Come, let's see. Hello you guys, so today is Wednesday and I'm just going to show you that what do I do the days I do not wash my hair. So this is how my hair kind of looks once I'm back from the gym. After that I also had my breakfast. Usually I do this what I'm going to show you now before breakfast and all, but because I want to record it I thought okay, let me do it now. So I'm just going to remove this and then my little clutch pin before going to the gym. And yeah, this is how my hair is looking. Because I've used only flaxseed gel as the styler, you can see there is not a lot of hold, but they are doing okay. If you see the inside hair, they're doing quite okay, right? But the hair feels really soft and everything. On the non-wash days, what I basically do is I just use a soft microfiber towel like this. You can also use a kitchen towel, like the kitchen tissue, because the normal tissues are too thin for this, but I don't like to waste a tissue every day. I've switched to these microfiber towels. I just take this, and where I have the maximum sweat, I just dab it like this. Okay, and then, so I do not rub it or anything. I just take my hair up and I dab it. Okay, I take a little while to dab in this area, like is behind above my neck, because that is where I sweat the maximum. This is actually gone wet, so doing this helps me in removing the excess sweat from my scalp. And then I just sit under a fan for like around 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. Basically when I'm eating my breakfast, I just keep my hair like this into half parting, so this behind area is open to the fan, and I sit under the fan for my hair to dry. Showing you all here, usually I do this once my hair is a little dried up. What I do is I use a witch hazel distillate. Now you can use this of any brand. I actually like one more than this one, I'll show you, but I had this, so I wanted to finish this one as well. So you can use any witch hazel water. This works for me. This keeps my scalp really very calm, no itching at all, no weird feeling, no weird smell. So I really love and enjoy using this, so you can definitely try this out. I've also tried using the neem one. You get a similar one with neem, and that also works, but that dries out my scalp a little. So if you're somebody with oily scalp, you can definitely try that, or you can try this. I basically do is once my hair is dried up, like on my roots close to my scalp, I just go and spray this. Okay, I do this all over my scalp area. So doing this really helps in keeping any bad odor away, no itching, and very calm, and your scalp feels very refreshed. Okay, so this is what I do. So this basically just takes a minute. Now if you wish to refresh your hair, suppose you're going to work or something, you can just take a tiny amount of the serum gel, the Ashba Serum gel, or the cream, whatever you want, or little leave-in, or any other serum gel that you love. Add a little bit of water, scrub them, and then just go over your hair. And that's it. That is all you need to do on the days you're not washing your hair. This will lead to a clean scalp, decent looking hair, and you can go to work in just 2 to 3 minutes. So you can definitely try this out. So yeah guys, this is what I do for my entire week when I'm working out and managing my curls. I really hope this was super helpful for you all. Let me know what you think about it. If you have any other questions, please ask me in the comments. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.